What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. The practice squad took shape yesterday. How about our guy Jontre Kirklin? Ended up on the practice squad. Love to see it. Lynn Bowden made it as well. Jaylon Smith and Shaq Davis make it. So, again, proving that I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why you should listen to me on anything. I thought Jaylon Smith probably played well enough, combined with the fact that he led the Giants in tackles last year, who ended up making the playoffs being pretty good. I thought he would get picked up, right? I didn't think he would clear waivers, but nope, he did, and now he's on the Saints practice squad. And then Shaq Davis making it was nice. He was someone that could fit the wide receiver, consistently flashed during camp. But, it's just such a full room at this point. But now he gets a chance to develop and see what he can do in the NFL. Same thing for Jontre.
Practice squad's interesting now with just the numbers and having veteran players and having guys that are starters and vested veterans and even in some cases Pro Bowlers that are now in the practice squad. I think it's a great opportunity for young players that are like kind of what the old practice squad would have been, to be able to have kind of that guidance and kind of tell them what that means and to continue to work like you're on the active roster so you can try to kind of come up and when you get your opportunity to make the most out of it. So I really enjoy the practice squad and the numbers and where they're at, and now the rules are a little bit different because, when I was playing and when you were playing, T, it's like it wasn't enough. Like it wasn't enough of the practice squad to be able to go out there. What was the number? Was it 9? Was it 8?
10. It was 10 people. That was it. It was so dumb. Why you would limit it to 10 when you were paying them a relative pittance anyway? Like you made like $100K, which is great. I mean, incredible money in 2012 right out of college, like life-changing, right? But now I think this number is up to like 200, 220, 250 around there, and you get to keep 16. So again, why you were only keeping 10, like Jake's saying, you couldn't really even really accomplish that much with just 10 guys. Like now you can have like a full scout team of sorts.
Like think about that. Like 10's not even one side of the football.
No.
And you have to have a look team and you've got to have special teams. You have to have all these things. And so, 10 was never going to be enough. And so what it did is like a guy like me, I'm going to be the starting fullback, but also the starting tailback for the look team sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's what you had to do. And the second tight end was going to go in there in 12 personnel with the ones, but then he was going to be the one tight end for the look team.
Yeah.
We'd have guys like Randy McMichael out there running scout team after he ran 8 plays with the ones.
Wow.
But that's how it was because it's the only numbers that you had. So, that number, growing and having the ability now to have 16 guys, that's a huge difference.
And it just seems so obvious. So, why would the NFL not, especially when they're getting at a cheap price, why would you not want to give players more chance to develop and become good NFL players? Like all it does is make the product better.
Yeah.
In the end, people develop at different rates.
And you had the money, the resources to do it.
Yes.
It's not like you're one of these secondary leagues that's losing millions of dollars.
No.
You're the most valuable thing out there.
So shout out Jontre Kirklin, man. Very happy to see him. And nice to see Jaylon Smith on there as well. Maybe still has a role to play with this Saints team yet. And like Jay said, if nothing else, brings a lot of veteran leadership to that locker room and to those P squad cats trying to, learn their way around their new environs. Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.